shift some of the pawns and figures on the chessboard that is Dogtown. Checkmate is but a few moves away.
Take it you prefer Dogtown with no Hansen at the helm.
Hansen wields much power, greedily so. He's also
what can I say? I don't like him.
I tolerate, even value, when occurring in isolation. But all at once, no. Especially not in one who grips an entire district in the palm of his hand. It makes business trying.
Yeah, I don't like
Interest you in some tea?
any of y'all.
It's my own
I'll
blend.
take down Hansen too. I don't give a...
Sure, why not?
So,
Maybe it'll be
how
drugs.
did this combat zone become Dogtown? Do you know?
Nope. Are we about to get a lore drop?
Heard this and that. Something to do with the war?
Unification War.
2069. Colonel Hansen led an operation colorfully called Midnight Storm. The objective? To occupy this combat zone and establish an NUSA staging ground in Night City. Soon after, the sides agreed to a ceasefire. Hansen's force was left to fend for itself. Headquarters, the public, everyone feigned ignorance, pretending Hansen and company were never here. But our good colonel decided to put down roots. He declared this combat zone an NUSA territory. In our terms, he carved out an enclave for himself and went from soldier to arms dealer overnight. Marooned he was. 2 weeks for a bullet to reach his brain, everyone thought. But his brain remained intact, and he became a force to be reckoned with. A man whose existence is a threat to many is a dangerous man indeed.
It's all well and good chit-chatting, but what about our deal? Did my part, time you did yours.
Ah, indeed, yes. The Black Sapphire.
Indeed.
Hansen's stronghold, guarded by elite soldiers.
Yes.
Military
that
quarters are situated on lower levels, while top floors are a decadent haven for the ultra-rich. The building's blueprint was not easily procured, I should say. Hansen guards his
You need me
hotel
to
secrets as if they were an embarrassing rectal itch.
Pay you for it?
But given a will, ways are usually found. You help a client of mine, they reciprocate, and I gain latitude. Quid pro quo in full effect. The building plans are yours. I'll even throw in vulnerabilities to watch for, a token of my appreciation.
Thanks, bro.
And, though this goes without saying, the data, its source, are completely secure. No one knows you have it. Data leaks, or lack thereof, are the difference between myself and, say, the late Mr. Deshawn. The Shard.
Y'all remember
Black
who
Sapphire
killed
info and blueprints.
who killed
all
Dex?
nooks and crannies. I trust it's all you need to waltz in and perform your planned pirouettes. Yet a word of caution. Even fully prepared, you'll be marching into a pit full of vipers. Watch your step.
Thanks.
Thanks, Hans.
I only hope this
Takamura
won't mark
killed
the
him.
end of
I need
our
to call Takamura.
collaboration. Truth be told, a few new assignments seem imminent.
Let me guess. More local politico gaming?
Activity is abundant in Dogtown, and behind closed doors, plots and schemes. Should change ever occur, as it inevitably must, someone really ought to pave the way for a smooth transition.
Dream to meet you in person.
Nice meeting you. Finally pinning a face on the name.
You should count yourself lucky. Few have done so and lived to tell the tale.
Come at me,
And V,
bitch.
whatever happens at the Black Sapphire, make sure you come back alive, You're going where local and international politics mix. Strong currents, both.
Make sure to plant my feet firmly then. Later, hands.
Oh. Open. To Chester Bennett. Something about some cells. I don't want to read stuff. I just wanted to look. Alright, let's go. Gotta leave the club. Club. Dum, 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 dum. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? There's one over there. Long table. Gate, black sapphire. Dogtown exposed. The case of the hanged woman. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to call Takamura. What the? Supply drops are so loud? I don't even know where it's at.
You could turn back time. What would you do?
Stay out of here.
Alright, one sec.
Reed, got the data shard from Hans. Our golden ticket into the Black Sapphire.
Perfect. Send it to him. No worries. This connection's secure.
Time.
Catch. It's on its way.
And reception complete. I'll pass it on to Alex. And as soon as you're ready, join us at the Moth. I'm not there when you arrive. Just wait. Till then.
Turn back time. What would you do?
Find a way to stay out of here.
Still alive? Go time, baby. Whee! What's up, y'all? Hello, excuse me. What's up, Dogtown people? The bird gas. Man. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well. Yeah, the Caliburns are so fast, man. They're the best cars in the game, though, so makes sense. Oh my god. Fuck off. Fuck off. What clock? Here we go. Here we go. We're off, man. Start dodging these motherfuckers. I'm going so fast. Almost 200 miles per hour. Slow down. I cleared this one easy. Oh my god. Move your ass, man. Holy shit. Sir? Are you blind? Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, I knew I picked the right word for the gig. My man will take care of the rest. Check the drop
Great.
for reward.
What's up, bro?
Spend it all on extra.
Nice fit.
What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Where the fuck you're at? Welcome to the Orca Beam broadcast. We're live and alive here at 3:24 p.m. Central Time. Not too bad, not too shabby. I woke up at like noon. Not ideal. But it's fine. That kind of happens on Mondays. So over the weekend I released a 2.5 hour video, complete with timestamps. Go watch that Cyberpunk episode 40. We're almost there. I got like 20 more episodes left in that shit. Secondly, I went and saw Toy Story 5. Oh my god. Super cute. Another banger. 5 Toy Stories, 5. They're all bangers. They each have their own little thing going on. 4 is where they make Forky, and it's hilarious, actually. 5 is, it's more about Jesse, who's played by Joan Cusack, I believe. Yeah, it's Joan Cusack. She was great. She was basically the lead. They still had like Woody and Buzz and the whole, basically all the original voice actors. They're all still kicking. It's been like 27 years. I was like 10 or 11 when it came out. I'm 38 now. Holy fuck. Shit's crazy. Look at me. I'm getting better at doing my hair too. Look. I did that all by myself. We're getting there, man. We're making it happen. What else? Lindsey Graham is fucking dead. Yo. Got a demon down. They're still trying to pretend that Mitch McConnell's not dead with that picture. Why didn't he do a video of him talking, huh? I gotta see Mitch McConnell talk before I believe he's fit to be a motherfucking senator. And that was pretty funny news. That was probably the biggest thing that happened this weekend. I think everybody knows who Lindsey Graham is, since he's been in the motherfucking game since I was a child. You know. What else? What else is going on? I'm just zipping through these topics because I don't really want to dwell on them. I want to get playing. The other thing, we got a I don't remember. Let's just get straight into it. They were playing Control. Yeah. We are doing the Alan Wake DLC. We just hit Finish Tango, which is chapter 7. There's only 3 more chapters after that. Basically, once you get into Finish Tango, the game doesn't really stop until you finish it. And then the next DLC is a continuation of that main storyline, the Foundation. That's why I think you should probably do this quest right when you get it. So then you can keep following the main story and not have to, like... This becomes almost a detour if you do it later. You'll be like, okay, this is kind of annoying now. It's great. It's just, it doesn't have the momentum of the main story because, you know, it's just a part of the story. It's not like a feeling of finality. But it has some of the most important lore that you're going to want to know regarding Alan Wake 2. And probably Resonant as well. And how Resonant is tied to Alan Wake. Because if we have to assume if Alan Wake wrote the story that kind of nudged Jesse Faden into the direction of going to the FBC at that specific time. Because that's one thing you have to remember when you're playing this game. Why does Jesse keep going, this feels right? Like, I'm supposed to be doing this. And she even makes that comment like, even with all the horror, I'm happy here. Like, why would she say that? That's weird. Also, Northmore, the first director, was powerful enough, became so powerful that he is now the reactor for the FBC. That's really interesting. I wonder if Northmore is ever going to get out. And what happens to the FBC? Oh. That's a good theory. It could be like I didn't have my chat on. Oops. Maybe Northmore gets released somehow. He escapes or someone lets him out. And that leads to the FBC losing power. Jesse leaves for some unknown reason. We don't know that at all yet. Why Jesse isn't there. Just in the trailer it says Jesse is missing. But we also get a scene with her and Dylan together doing something that we don't know. That's why we also need to play the final draft of Alan Wake 2, so we get the final story to see where he actually ends up at. Or if he gets put back. Because in ours, in the first playthrough, he fails. He ends up shooting himself again. So he has to restart the draft. And assuming he's restarting the final draft. It's just hard to place at any moment in time because the dark place doesn't exist in anything we can fathom as time. So stuff is not happening in a sequential order as we would know it. It's happening in that it's just happening in time and space. So randomly. And like a lot of the stuff you get from Alan Wake is not in order. It's really interesting. Alright. That's enough yapping. I think we need to get into this shit. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Alright, we're going. Alright, enough funk, baby. Chill it out. Oh, wait. Let's hit this button. And we're live. Welcome back, folks. We're back here with Miss Faden. We're about to head on over to the AWE expansion, tying Alan Wake series to the Control universe. Gonna find out the flark is going on. A dark place. Alright, let's do it. Let's get right into it. Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should
Yo.
check this out.
Okay. So here, it looks like Alan Wake is requesting Jesse's help. See the full one.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance.
Not unlike the hostile
She
resonance.
knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call.
Yo.
The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector.
Oh, a whole new button.
Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Yo. You get way more info in the actual file. We're gonna have to watch them all. Alright. Investigations. It's like that's where we're going. Oh shit, dark. Wait, how we get out here? Oh shit, I can't see nothing.
Hello?
The hell's going on in
Anyone
here?
Guess not.
Nope, not a soul. Darling investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation was launched into the ethical practice of Dr. Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's code name to be redacted. But all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darla, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. Code name. Okay. I need more info than that.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Casey. Alex Casey. Mr. Dennis. A request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted, but I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. It's because Alan Wake wasn't actually making up shit. He was pulling from real people and their experiences, but he didn't know that. He thought it was just premonitions for his stories, but they weren't. He was pulling from actual people. He's not even a writer. Just kidding. Missing agents? Oh shit. 2017. The latest agents confirmed missing from the containment breach. Jonathan Connor, Ezra Cruz, Caroline Dempsey, Lindsay Malcolm, Charles Murray, Derek Shaw. Letters of condolences. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. Oh, they're all lost, I'm afraid. Sure. I can't see nothing. Resignation letter. To whom it might concern. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the FBC. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open the firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Oh, that's fucked up. Wait. What was that? Case file. Tractor supplement. William Burrow. 33-year-old man found dead on his property. Remains obtained for coroner's office. Also include blood. Okay. What happened to him? Complete avulsion of multiple organs. It is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Oh, the tractor fucking removed his organ. That's pretty fucked up. I know, the darkness is crazy though, you know?
It's not working.
Great.
Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Okay. Mr. Dennis? So yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost on the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Grayson? Okay. There's a loose power core. There's a power core. Here's a power core. Tractor procedures. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses, or growls, and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farms outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item and responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. Word. Okay. Well. Another paper. Ethics investigation. Per authorization for Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate program by the FBC. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic redacted and redacted. Redacted were brought into the oldest house and placed under redacted examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. So what? It's saying like children were brought into the oldest house and placed under constant examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic redacted of paranormally inclined kids. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human decency. This investigation team unequivocally redacted the Prime Candidate program and recommends that it be... Oh, shit. Is that why they got iced out? Because investigations were calling out fucking the directors? Oh. Oops. Okay. Well, I need a power thing. Polaris, where's the power? Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah. Do I just need to move it? Oops. Shaded facet. Underhill background. Dr. Raya Underhill. Dr. Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the UK, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as the parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request, offered her Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. No one likes mold threshold issue, man. Ew, mold. Ew, mold. Gross. Ew, mold. Director investigation. Yeah, they were on their ass. That's no good. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Redacted was launched into the Redacted of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in Redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive Redacted when Redacted with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable Redacted between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Redacted kept inside. We haven't gone there yet. That's next. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's Redacted as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any Redacted, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Trench, a warning. Oh no, he's so pissed. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What do you think would happen? Holding a dangerous specimen in investigations. The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken care of certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't you think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice? You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The prime candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You're traitors. But the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. Yeah, Trench got pissed. Is there anything else? I guess I'm just supposed to move the one power core over. Okay, I can do that, I guess. Come. Thank you.
There. Now that gate should open.
I wonder what that was for. Don't know, man. I don't know, man. Cauldron Lake update. Uh-oh. It happened again. Third time this year. Something certainly has to be out for our Redacted. Could be our raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Redacted Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this Redacted hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls reports is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Estevez, alright, baby. Thank you for the update. They keep fucking with your headquarters, huh? Wonder what that could be. Oops. Keep pressing triangle. I was playing Assassin's Creed last night and uses triangle. Specimen escape assessment. The purpose of internal investigation X0397 is to examine the containment failure of the specimen SI-1. that resulted in the deaths of redacted agent. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the redacted of redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive redacted, cross-referencing the date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, and 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Wake entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the redacted. They're talking about Hartman, aren't they? Hartman since fucking Alice. Because she had been touched by the darkness already. From being in there. Alan Wake sent her ass out. So she showed up at the bureau. Okay. That was an important one. Okay. Cord? I swear to God, cord. Sorry. I hit the mic. Well, that was a lore dump. Well, we got a control point now, so that's good. How are we looking? Spin? Charge? What is charge? I don't know. I use grip and pierce. I want to upgrade pierce. I just need some... Oh, I'm close too. Then again, if I start dying, I kind of lose my money. Remote thought. Okay, I gotta save. We all save.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
I'm no big city detective, but something fishy happened here. Excuse me. The Blessed Organization. This group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Bless Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an OOP case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to the appearances of AIs and OOPs is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Okay. The Blessed. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Let's go. Down. 1, 2, 3.
Do we know each other?
Wait.
This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry.
Swirl.
My name is Alan Wake.
The dark presence, man. Scratch away. Zane and Wake?
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane.
Zane.
There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character.
The diver.
The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself.
No.
We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
Zane the auteur. Not Zane the
We
poet.
need a drink. Yippish.
There's Alan Wake.
Darkness.
In the dark place, astral projecting.
But we're very close now.
That's like his
You've been
power.
right. We found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
The fuck? Jesse? Look, I have no context for that.
Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
True?
What's he doing here?
It's a good question.
And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker.
He was a filmmaker,
I
bro.
always remember that wrong.
The poet was the diver. He said that was a character he played. Wait, what's in there? Texas. Alright, let's hit it. Why was that TV on, bruh? Okay, we're turning off these devices right now. Whoa. Keys. Got it. Whoa.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Now let's watch the full one.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose,
The thing broke loose. Ah!
The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark.
They left Hartman in there.
Waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound.
A sound.
Resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another?
If there's one, why not another?
Inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Thing that had been Hartman. Changed into what? Well, we're staying in our world though, still. And open the route to the next area. Oh fuck. Yellow. Why is that bloody over there? Oh shit. This is what they were talking about. The people screaming, trying to get out. That's harsh.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Creepy, dark, and abandoned. Why? Well, let's go find out. Nothing in here. Oh shit. Stuff's moving, man. This is no good. Bathroom. Treasure. Oops. Launch speed boost. Ooh. Oh, hey, y'all. Can I get through here?
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Do I even want to know? Fair. You about to find out whether you want to or not. Oh, we got a control point. That's good. Love control points. Bill filing and processing. Oh, hiss? Who let y'all in here? Oh shit! I shouldn't even fucking fuck with that. I just keep throwing. I want to use that tool though. I want to play around. They're level 7. I can't be. I don't know what that means. That means they can kill me. And I'm like a glass cannon though, because my build is just launch. So if you're gonna have a launch build, you should probably launch. Ah! Get launched. Oh. That was a twofer, bro. You want the heat? You want the heat? Bye. Oh.
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
Of course the hiss are already in here with the dark presence. That's actually terrifying. They really don't need to be hanging out. Foot gossip. Who's gossiping about foot? What? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. That's awkward. Probably don't want that. Well, there's service tunnel. Oh, stuff. What's that? Seized reload efficiency. Shooter dodge efficiency. What's this? Hartman arrest. Email Hartman. Victims were Alan, Tor, Odin, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Distole, and Thomas Anderson. Who was there? Special Agent Remy? Dennis? Kidnapping of altered individuals. Sanctions against altered organizations. Oh, yeah. He is such a little asshole. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis after being cleared by Bureau researchers. All victims have been released by annual surveillance. Orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility and Wake, possibly deceased. So they don't know where Wake is. When did FBC grab him? Because he jumped into the lake, yeah? Where am I? Okay, we just need to go north. I guess we have to go around through the...
Whoa.
The hell?
It's like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
What's the difference between that and going this way? Or is this locked?
This darkness is blocking the
Darkness.
door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
That is correct.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Makes sense? Makes sense. Oh. Know what we gotta do?
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Hold up. Where's that control point I came from? What's this? Oh. That's right. Get my way. What's this? Launch ground slam boost. Nice. Not bad, not bad. What's going on here? Surge. Oh, that's cool. Let's go ahead and make it. Why not? Okay. We need to go to ventilation real quick. Go grab these quests. There's a bunch of AT quests for this area. I would like to do those at the same time. This way. When you leave, you go this way. And that way. I always forget. Atu. Oh, he doesn't have them for me yet. What the shit? Okay, JK. Edit this out. Hey everybody. Bye. Don't want that. Don't want that right now. I'm too busy. I'm going back down. I guess we gotta get further to unlock those. Shaded facet. Can you go through here? No. Okay. Cool. Guess not. Well, let's keep going. Service tunnel. So we knocked that out. They count that? Or if they'll count it. Wow. Let's go. Oh no. A lot going on in here, huh? There ain't like stuff. Let's go. No, I'm taking my light with me. Thank you. What's that? Mold. I have mold protection. can't see in here though. There's so much mold in here. Ew. Yeah. Is that like all the mold? I don't see any more mold. Huh. Okay, great. I don't know. I wonder if it'll count it when I go pick up the quest. Alright, where are we? Baby, yeah. Orange peel. Baby, yeah, orange peel. Okay. We're still cooking. Need 3 points for that. Firebreak. Operations Center active investigations. Oh, this is the other side of that wall. Yes. Yes. Hey, there's a plant. Should grab a light. There was one in here. I saw it. Yeah. Oh, would this make those things stop moving, I wonder? Like in Alan Wake? Darkness don't like this shit. Darkness don't like it, I tell you.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
Oh. Cute. Cute. Oh, yeah.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Oh, yeah, we gotta watch that. The full one is awesome.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound.
Oh, he's mixing with the hiss.
They all turned into something else.
The darkness and the hiss.
The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched as
The
anyone
fuck?
unseen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel.
He said, baby, baby,
The third
baby,
thing
yeah.
was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path.
He's the one that wrote what they're saying, man.
Crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Yeah, orange peel. There's nothing ordinary about Faden. Did you hear that? That's right. Okay, can I have my light back? Can't see anything. We need to get a cube, though. Get out of my way. Darkness. This needs a cube as well. Okay, there's a bunch of shit to read. Let me take a peek. What's going on over here? Alright, I'll leave my light down here. You can stay. Okay, right there. Okay, what we got? The shadow. Natural entity A010, aka the shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Localized manifestations of sentient redacted capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Type B, a shaded individual. Human bodies redacted by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Shaded objects, similar to type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. Like a hive intelligence? The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for an eventuality of an invasion. A breakout.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented. My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness.
The light of truth.
And literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom.
Any light source.
And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions.
Fucking Hartman.
Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation
Hartman sucks, man.
of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
The darkness.
Please. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes
Eagle Limited Summary. AWE 44. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blessed. I'm assuming it's the Blessed. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after he had attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to investigation sector for further studies.
Which then it stands to reason that darkness would...
We can stop. This also needs a power up. Here's a power up. What's that going to do for us? Uh-oh. He's frickin' flying, man. Okay, we gotta go out there. Can I get him from this side? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're cooked, bitch. Where they at? Where they at? Up? Oh. Right. What hit me right there? What the fuck? There was like bombs. I should have been flying. That was my bad. I forgot I can fly. I gotta get off the ground. I shouldn't be like standing down there. Great. Who threw this motherfucker? Oh, sheesh. Okay, I can't be playing around with these flying guys, huh? They're like grenade shit, too. It's rough. There we go. Keep it moving, baby. What's that?
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can
It's making fun of them.
They'll go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh.
True. They are messing with you, man.
Something. I gotta get this.
I gotta get this.
Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go.
You fiber optic fuck.
Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual
Okay.
room doors. Motion
Read.
detectors in the lobby area.
Interrogation complaint. So you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do. My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like AI or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. They're terrorists. They're terrorists. Well then.
Inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this is that's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing.
There's investigations. NASA cooperation review. Interagency cooperation decision. Following the NASA FBC coordination agreement in 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advances based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vehicles. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch over the redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of the committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Nice. Illegal altered item market. Oh no. A black market hub specializing in trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects is well, a genuine altered and paranatural materials was raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. Okay. The following interrogations reveal that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranormal materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. Hold up. There. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There's a growing underground market for paranormal materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranormal powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Unknown, Ruh-roh. You saw the doors closing, huh? Artie.
Lads in here have died standing up.
Beautiful.
Lighten them up.
Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. Alright, let's go make some new friends.
The vents, they are full of mold.
Oh yeah, I did it. It counted.
It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, mold, depression. How can you tell when you are feeling? Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody system. The old way. Like dark but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Oh, there's a bunch of plants, bruh. Service ducks, eagle. They're all over the place, huh? Okay. Well, look for mold and plants, baby. Ooh, a tape. And a secret. A tape.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes
is not
cannot be
subjective.
claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. Oh, the airborne? These guys suck. They can shoot bombs and they fly. It's like a light. Right here. There's that light. It's just a whole ass tunnel. What is this area? Wrong button. Up. Operations corridor. Abandoned offices. Oh, let's unlock more of the map. Then we can probably knock them out pretty fast. With the fast travel option instead of running around. Also, what happens if you power up with this one? Can I take it out? Is there another cube? Like a wall? I feel like I'm missing something.
Why can't I find another thing to open up there? I don't know. None of the walls look sus or anything. Nah, it would be way closer than that if there was one. Uh oh. Hey, buddy. Okay. Operations corridor. So like this whole area? We can do it while we're here. Let's see. That's the mold area. Was there a plant in there? I doubt there would be a plant in this mold. That's kind of stupid. True. We can do a quick run around though. It's fun to like explore this shit, really. This is the abandoned offices. We saved that plant. So there are more down here. Just looking for plants. Don't mind me, I just love plants so much. Gonna find them and love them. Is there a plant in here? Plant? No. Can you make these stop? Plant? This is freaky. Plant, plant, plant. Nothing. Nothing! Is there like a control point or some shit? Nearby? I swear there's like a plant in one of these security checkpoints. Oh, come back. Come. The fuck? Is this the same one I just looked at? Or am I stupid? Oops. Yeah, whatever. Let's keep it moving.
Operations corridor. We go. Hey, the light's gone. Oh no. Oops. Oh, well, let's move it. Atu. I do wonder where the other power core is, though. Nothing. Nothing! Oh, something. Vigorous dodge efficiency. What do we have? Seize, evade, cost on dealing shield, ground slam, evade energy cost, health 36. Huh. There you go. Let's do that. Launch, energy recovery, health. Yeah, since I can recover while I'm holding it, energy recovery and cost would be better than just more energy. Great. Get rid of these then. Have a stronger version. Evade cost. I'll keep this in case I want to. You never know. We want to like go crazy with your health. This might help what we're trying to accomplish here. Okay. Control point. I should grab this. I'm stupid. Let's just keep it moving though. Let's go. Oh fuck.
I don't feel right.
Oh, this place sucks.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
In the light, dude. There we go. Keep clear. What's it drain? Oh, it drains my energy? Interesting. Why is it so creepy in there? The vending machine. The vending machine is front covered in faux wood panel. It's front covered in a faux wood panel. Coin operated buttons for selecting food products. The item generates a store of variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its row of internal trays. And initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living redacted have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Alberta after a resident named Muriel Redacted called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirit. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. We're still gonna take it. Okay. Wow. Oh, it's so dark in here. What the fuck? Should probably not be doing that. Well, I guess we'll be back. Is there like not a light back here I can bring with me? Do you have a light? No? I want to look around though. Well, I guess we're just going down the fucking elevator. Let's not deal with that right now, huh?
Shit. Now what?
Oh shit.
What is that? Come on, elevator, time to go.
Oh my god.
So you don't like the light. I can use that.
Fuck this buster. Alright, we gotta go this way. Where's the other one at? Fuck. Oh, whoa, he's so scary. Ah, look at his ass. Okay. Miss me, yeah. And down. Oh, there you are. A monster. Is this the light's dead? There's the other one. Good. Let's go get it. Oh yeah. Get some bitch. Get out of here.
Yeah, how do you like that?
How you like that, Hartman? Hell yeah. Hartman background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Washington, Bright Falls. He focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Hold on. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent redacted abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping redacted to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. For more on the link between artists and their ability to redact a reality through artistic medium, see file redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the redacted investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to seize his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released redacted months later. Having been deemed a negligible threat, his medical license has been permanently revoked. Oh shit. They got his ass. They got his ass, man. They took his shit. Nice. Okay, bro. Are we going? There's a lot to read out there. We gotta go back. Here, Auti.
Arcade machines.
Shim.
Shoom. Shin?
Shoom.
Whatever.
Shoom. Arcade time? Shoom. Bongo Entertainment. Survive against the Horde. Who's shooting that? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. Nope. Got it. You shot that fucking rocket at me, though. Oh! As soon as I said it. That was so fast. Go, go, go. Gotcha. I'll take that. That'll be helpful. Gotcha. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm dead. That was stupid. I should have got back. Damn, that's intense. It's level 8. I see, I see. That's a later thing then. We'll be back. We're just checking it out. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's go. Okay. That just goes upstairs, yeah. Okay. We'll go over here then. Is there any shit up here? Yes. Shield kills. Reload efficiency. Shield kills. Night Springs screenplay, page 1. This screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script episode Over the Threshold, Darkly, by Alan Wake. Host, voiceover. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? International Secret Lab, Night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Okay. The being. We have no control. Are you losing control? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay. Go down. We went down. Up. Okay. Dr. Hart, man, you're a big old scary dude. I'm a big old baddie. Is that a hole? Well, I about died. What's that? What?
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of...
Brian Hennerman.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did.
You know you did.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that.
That's how your review
Tell me
said.
where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart, and I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Kid doesn't know shit. Alright, bro. Oh, up. Whoa. Gimme. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Door appearance. Ocean View Motel observation report. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door featured a spiral-shaped marking. The spiral. Designation door. I don't know what they're calling it. Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, which is AWE 35, and former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and redacted, contacted Agent Sean Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. They did that in 2017, 2 years before he gets out. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. Because Alan Wake gets out of the lake in 2019, which you learn in Alan Wake 2. Determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself to confirm if any other changes occur. She's been touched by the darkness, yeah, so she would be able to interact with that door. Does this make... Does that mean Jess is interacting?
Who contacted you?
It's kind of confusing.
Who told you to review that film?
Because Alan Wake is the one essentially driving these events still. Alright. Let's get going.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare
Dude,
me.
Langston. Got my ass.
Talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Try to find an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but
they brought his ass here.
Physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern?
No.
Headlamp. Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Very.
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Why did I say that?
This Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out.
The third thing.
Langston was right. This is kind of
It's
exciting.
just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy
I was trying to get a
for
picture.
wanting to work with altered items.
They keep yapping.
People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very
Find Hartman in the Eagle Limited AWE?
To brag. Right.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird.
You have the Bright
Well,
Falls
maybe that's not true.
AWE.
Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming.
Brow Morrow.
Altered items
Brow
really
Morrow.
aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like,
He's still
you know,
going.
what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for meal
I was curious.
I have my
He was
neighbor
gonna
check
talk
in on
forever.
Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria.
Her name is
She's older.
Maria.
She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement.
A
as thank you
nice
for this.
fruit
I'm missing
arrangement.
a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back.
And he's just talking about his
Hold on, let me make a note.
cat.
Pay back Maria
For
Alfred
for Alfred's
food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy
and
her a fruit arrangement.
I have to finish this out now.
All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very
You seem like one, though.
really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along.
Okay. He's just gonna keep going.
Sylvia thought she
For real.
owned the
Let's go.
place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once.
Okay, bro. I thought it was gonna end. Alfred sounds great though. I love kitties. I love kitties. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna go find Hartman. Very exciting. Very exciting, very fun. We're gonna have a good time. I wish I would have... Oh, a control point for me? Find the dock. Seized protection. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. Very nice. Clean out that darkness there. It's getting real dark in here. We don't like that. No one likes some dark. Well, let's just take it with us. We have to kind of carry it around. I kind of get it stuck in shit, though. Ew! It's so gooey. Ew. Impact melee boost. FBC. That's cool. Shield dodge efficiency. Nice. Are you beeping at, fool? Ew. Yeah. The fuck was that? Oh. These guys. Watch. Nice shot, little homie. He just trucked that dude up. Creepy. Okay. We'll take that. We'll go put it on there. Okay, stop. Seized reload efficiency. Arcade cabinets procedure. Items are a pair of arcade cabinets originally designed for games Shoom and Shoom 2. Kolger's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonco Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s, early 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. The events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain function and motor function. It's true. It's true. We did find that out. Alright, let's go. Like a... What's that?
Shit.
Why did it take my light away? Okay. I guess so you can't like cheat. What are you using it for? I don't know. Find out. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I see. I need to move it in front of the other shit. Gotcha. More. Great. Easy. Oh wait. Fuck. There was one over here. Hold up, give me that. Oh, give me that. Oh, I can't use it after it's done. Fuck. I don't like I can't pull them out. Okay, let's go. Hey, light. Score. This will work. Didn't know there'd be a light right there. I was like, it's okay. Oops, that was my bad.
Damn it.
Oh, it literally breaks the light right there. Ah. Well then. Oh shit. Oh shit. They got us trapped, girl. Look at his ass. He's so scary. Y'all are working together, you little shit. Oh, miss me. Miss me. Shit. Alright. And the light appears. Go.
It's too dark in here to fight this thing.
Okay, there's that light. It's on. We have to make a break for it, baby. Get ready. Go. Oh my god! Let's teleport. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Ah! You son of a bitch. Go. This way. Where's this going? Fuck you. Okay. We gotta get this too? He was coming for my ass. I don't remember where it's at. I think it's like back at the start. Yeah. Is that right? Can I get over there? This is an on and off one. Can I have it back? Can I have that, please? Alright. So I had it right. I just had to keep going forward. I suck. Get roasted. There we go. Got it. Ooh. Make sure there wasn't any stuff real quick. I think we got everything on the way. But yeah. Since we went back and forward. Okay, it looks fine. Okay. Wrong way. Ooh. Noise control point. Cool. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, you're my homie. I need a light source. You got one? Got one of them lights. Got one of them light things. Man, both of these are very terrifying. The darkness and the resonance. Bridge. A fucking phone up here? Why is it up there? Crazy.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Stop playing with me.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grand.
Hail.
Open, loose, and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about.
Eyes many.
Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what?
Tubes.
Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that?
What?
Cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Spider time.
Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo. Open, loose, and heavy treat
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Forklift. Oh, man. Where's the ball? Oh, there you are, you little shit. Forklift. Oh! There we go. Fuck you. Have this. He might be helpful. Okay. Now we're way up here, man. Where am I? Oh. Hell yeah. Please clear that darkness. Yeah, cube. Cube. Yeah. Okay, we got this guy again. Let's go. Excuse me. In darkness. Is that cracks? Do they all look like that? No. So will the ones with cracks always have like a circular crack pattern, I guess? That's kind of obvious. Oh, look at this guy just flying around, man. Oh shit.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption. Like, did call him the third thing.
Yep. He's a secret third thing. This is cool. Alright, I'll put this down for now.
Okay. I'm just going to freestyle a bit.
Langston freestyle?
My mother always said.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
I'm just going to freestyle.
What's up?
My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Always. Never. Never. Always. Always. Never. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack, 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 quack. Never talk to strangers. Always. Never, never. Always. Never, never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't? What if the
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here. photocopier. Can we speed it up? That's 1 cent.
I was muted that whole time? That sucks. Alright, raising cane. I do that every time I come back after I had the piss. It's fine. Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A or Panda Express? Oh man, that's tough. Canes. That sounds really good. Okay. Where am I? I just need to go to the operations corridor. Okay. Operations corridor. Give me that. My little spotlight. Any plants in this son of a bitch? Oh no, I can't see. Oh my god. Yeah, we found that guy. Wait, is it in the tunnel? This is all part of the corridor as well? This is almost to the abandoned offices, though. That's what that door is, right? Yeah, abandoned offices here. This is where the corridor starts. Come on. That's just a mold room. That we already did. Like, how do you get behind this thing? I must be missing something in here.
Hey, bro. Where'd my light go? I need to find my light. Oh, fuck, it went. I threw it and now it's gone. I didn't want to throw it. I threw it this way. Like down here. Oh, man. Fuck. Ah, there you are. I see you. I see you. Yes. Huh. Still not sure. What the hell's going on? One, two. Nah. Nah. Where the fuck is it, man? There's one. Whew. I did it. Perfect. Alright, now we can get out of here. Utility corridor. Or where? Observation deck? Hold on. I'm driving here. Skirt. Oh yeah, perfect. Skirt.
V, how you feeling?
Good. How you feeling, Johnny? We got to get it together. Go to the elevator at the Heavy Hearts. What's up?
This is a nice place, so play nice, hear me? Got our eyes everywhere.
Chill. What's this? A pamphlet. What do they got? Private booths, VIP rooms, huge dancing floor, banging tunes, fine selection of drugs and alcohol. Oh yeah. Come whenever you, but don't forget to leave once in a while. George Washington Street. Dogtown. Pyramid-shaped building. Okay. This place is cool. Heavy Hearts Club. Yo, let's dance. Let's dance while I drink some water. See, like here, I should have a third person mode. You know what I mean? This would be a good time for it. I can't show off my fit. Let's get a drink before we go do this shit. Use the drink. What you?
Two down, one to go.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
This piece is called Me and You. It's summer in New York City. A boy with a wolf's head eats some ice cream. The ice cream melts. The wolf head howls. We howl together. Me and you. The mayor stares at a bicycle. A little girl Shadow watches him watch the fight, watch him watch the fight, on and on.
Here's some sunshine to brighten your day. It's artificial, though. How does that work? And that's the last one. I should appoint someone to take care of these guys. Supervisor of Houseplant Well-Being.
Why was I muted again? What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, well. Oh, I still have to pay here. I gotta go. Hope everyone has a lovely day, evening, afternoon, where the fuck you're at. It's dinner time and shit. I might come back later, I might not. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Anyways, till then, much love. Y'all stay classy. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe. Appreciate you. More Control lore gonna be coming out. We're gonna rock through this. We might take a break with the Assassin's Creed. We'll see. Let's fucking do it. Alright, y'all. I'm out for real. Bye.